Hi everyone! So finally we're able to announce with great pleasure that we're able to do the slow reopening to see regular patients in the office now. So it's an announcement we've been waiting for quite a while, and we've had to do some work behind the scenes to make sure the office was ready to do and handle all the protocols that are necessary for the safe reopening. So I'm going to explain what you need to do as a patient and what we're doing in the office to make sure everyone feels safe. So a couple of things. We will be opening again Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday like we had been before. The hours are going to be different, and we're basically only going to be able to see one person at a time in the office. The massage therapists are coming back, so we're going to be staggering our times and our hours. They're going to be staggering people, so we have as few people in the office at one time as possible. So there's a couple of things we need you understand. So if you're coming by yourself, just you should be coming. If you happen to be a family unit or a mother and a daughter that comes, or if there's like a family of 4 that comes, you can all come together because you're all been around each other anyways. But what we're trying to do is just get you to come in and have the ability to go right in to get your entrainments and then leave. So we've kind of set up the office in a different way for a bit of a flow. So I'm going to explain what you need to do. So number one, obviously the most important thing is the hand washing. That's the most sort of evidence-based thing that's really important, to make sure you're washing your hands with soap and water and everything before you come in. We have the hand sanitizers all throughout the office as well, so you can do that as well. So we're asking everybody to bring their own mask when they come to the office. If you come and you don't have one, you can purchase one off of us because supplies are really limited. We were trying to find it all over the place and it's not that easy to get. So we have some, but we don't have a lot, so you just have to buy one off us when you come. And so that's your preparation for coming in. So as you come in, I'm going to talk about the flow for a second. If this is the main door of the office here, so we can look at our panel here. So inside the waiting room, we've kind of limited the chairs and things like that. We've physically distanced everything to the right amount. So we have one chair here, and we have 2 chairs here in the waiting room. So if you have to wait for some reason, you can wait at this chair here. There's also another one over here. All these are distanced properly. If you happen to be like a mother and a daughter, or a dad and a kid, same family, then these 2 chairs you can sit together here, or if it's 3 of you here, if for some reason you need to sit. Hopefully we're not going to have anybody sitting at all, but if it happens because, I might get behind or whatever, that's just the way it is. So if you're a family or 2 people in the same family, you can sit here. As long as you're distancing yourself from the other people, individuals will be here or here if they have to wait, okay? So that's one thing. So as you come in, we've changed the flow pattern a little bit. So you're going to come in the front door. At the front door, you're going to have to look at the thing. It says, here's the COVID-19. Please do not enter the office if you have any of these things. So make sure you read all of those things. I'm sure you've seen that everywhere you've gone and everyone's sick of seeing it. But we need to do that here as well. So here's the passive screening at the front door. So please don't come in if you have any of the symptoms that are listed there. And so we're going to get you to come straight in. You're going to go to the front desk. This is our lovely Janice or Liana behind the desk with a nice happy smile. So we're going to get you to sign in like usual. There's some hand sanitizer right there. We want you to use that. And then you're not going to handle your travel cards. We're going to handle all the stuff, so we don't want you touching anything basically. So I'll take the travel card, or my assistant will have the travel card in the room already with the table that you're supposed to go to. So then you'll come in, you go walk through the doors will be open a little bit so you don't have to touch them. So you just walk right into the entrainment room. So in the entrainment room we took out some tables, so these are all physically distanced as well. But we're only going to see one person at a time anyway, but whatever table, let's say you're on this table right now, so you'll use this table. The travel card will already be there on the wall for you. You bring in your shoes as well. You put them under the table. Personal belongings go in the basket like usual. After the entrainment, you don't touch the travel card. We'll do all that stuff. You exit the table. If you have the socks on, you come over to this chair over here by this door in the entrainment room. Not the waiting room door, but the door that's inside the entrainment room. There's a chair there if you need to sit down. If you're going to take off the socks, there's the used socks bin there. And then you can put on your shoes, whatever you need to do. There's also a hand sanitizer there, and then you leave out that door. So it's important that my assistants will know already what your schedule is for how many visits you're going to be coming, and you're going to try to organize all of that, do all your bureaucratic stuff before you go in the entrainment room so you can just leave. If I see something in that day, like you've hurt yourself or there's something weird and that you need to come, let's say you're coming every 2 or 3 weeks and something happened and I know I need to see you maybe in a few days or something, I'll refer that information to them and I'll get them to call you, and then they'll reschedule or give you that sooner appointment if you need it. So that's the flow pattern in the office. So while you're in here, after you leave, the next person won't go to that table, they'll go to one of the other tables that we designate to them, and this table that you were just on is going to be sanitized and everything else. So everything is going to be cleaned and sanitized between each visit all the way through. Anything that gets touched or anything like that, we're going to sanitize everything. Of course, I'm going to be washing my hands thoroughly like 1,000,000 times a day before and after each patient encounter. That's normal practice anyway. The massage therapists, they're going to be doing their thing down here, and they're going to try to time their visits so there isn't people waiting around. The people are just going to come right in and go right into their rooms, and they have to do their own kind of sanitization things, and they have their own procedures that they have to follow. But we're just basically trying to limit the number of people in the office all at one time. So that's the procedure for your visits. If you have any questions, just email the office, because we're not always here all the time to answer the phones. So what's going to be happening is my assistants will be calling people to schedule your timing. So it's pretty important that you have to come at your time, because we're only seeing one person at a time, so we really have to kind of be on time. Obviously, I might be a little late. You have to be patient with me, because you never know what's going to be happening in here. But we want you to try to be on time at least. So that way, because if you start being late, it's one person after the other, and then we don't want the whole schedule to get all messed up because you were here 15 minutes late and you only had a 20-minute spot for your entrainment to get in and get out and everything. So you guys try to be on time. My assistants will be calling people and filling in the schedule. So we already had some people that were sort of in critical care and stuff. They didn't feel comfortable coming in even though we were doing the urgent care during this time. So we'll try to find the people that kind of really needed to get back in and try to fill up those spots first. And then I'll try to be finding time to actually see new people that weren't part of the office and have to explain all the procedures to them and everything else, and find time to do all that. So a lot of the time in my days that are going to be here is just going to be trying to service the people that were already here before and try to do one person at a time, and it's going to take a lot of time during the day, but we'll see. We'll do the best we can. So we're really looking forward to seeing everybody again. So once again, so this is going to be starting the 15th of June. That's the week we're going to be starting doing Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday like we were before, but the hours are going to be just slightly different. So don't presume the timing is going to be the same. So our assistants will call you. They'll figure out when the best time to fit you in is, and then we'll start filling in the schedule and just try to make your appointments, and please try to do what you need to do to come in and be properly prepared yourself to be able to come in and follow this procedure, coming in the front door, everything I just described there. Okay? So we're really looking forward to seeing everybody again. I missed everybody, and I try to do my Zoom meetings with people and sending out my videos and trying to stay connected. I called a few people here and there and that kind of thing to try to stay connected with everybody. So we all are really looking forward to seeing everybody again, because this is what our life passion is, helping people to be healthy and strong and live their greatest potential. So that's our goal, and we hope to see everyone again and get right back to where we need to get. So thanks everyone, and see you soon.